Hi everyone. So earlier in the clip, you saw just some of the basic things that I did in order to make sure I had a very sanitary cooking station for the coconut rice. For the whole meal or the whole menu, I would still do the same, keep making sure have good clean surfaces to cook. Now, especially with the chicken course or the chicken meal. Would also ensure that the meat had its own cutting board, had its own utensils, that if anything touches that meat, I would make sure to sanitize it properly, make sure none of it would get used per the USDA's recommendations in terms of simple steps to keep food clean and safe as it gets prepared. I also posted in the Padlet a couple of food safety recommendations for the 4th of July. Since it is Latin America, I did find one that was primarily in Spanish. So I posted that, as well as I also posted a link in the Padlet of some of the, again, more food basics from the USDA, and I found a couple from nutrition.gov, ARM of the USDA, and then I also included the FDA's basics to food safety. So pretty much that's what I would follow as I would continue to go about this entire meal is clean everything, washing the food, if like any type of veggies, cutting boards, dishes, forks, spoons, knives, countertops, anything with hot, soapy water. Fruits and vegetables also get rinsed off. Lids of canned goods get cleaned before I open them because, don't know how long that they've been there. As I said earlier, keep all the raw foods separate from each other. If the chicken is in a marinade, I'm not going to use that same sauce or anything else. Then cooking wise, I want to ensure that food is cooked to temperature. That's one of the big things, to make sure that the food gets to its proper temperature in order to ensure proper killing or pasteurization of those foodborne pathogens. And then, depending on if the food is not completely eaten or is not eaten right after, or there's leftovers, immediately put it in the fridge as a way to ensure that it stays fresh and it doesn't start going bad. I think the window is somewhere right around 1 to 2 hours. The FDA actually recommends right around 2 hours post creation of the meal. So that would be something that I would ensure that for the whole menu, we try to ensure that the food gets properly stored in a fridge, either or in the freezer, depending on how I want to save it for later. So that would be my whole plan in terms of how I would approach this menu and how would I do cleanup and sanitation for this lab.